Welcome, Sonam. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Sonam.
And I'd like to invite Dr. Yong Shiat Wong, PNG Medical Group Head Scientist. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to unveil the product that we've all been waiting for. Let's begin the countdown. And here we go.
Sonam, this way.
Here comes Vicks ZzzQuil Natura, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, proudly launched in India. And this is your photo opportunity, all my friends from the media. Can we have some lights, please? Okay, so as you're taking these photographs, all our guests, all our friends from the media, when you're uploading these photos, you can use hashtag ZzzQuilNatura, and you can also use hashtag BetterZ, Sonam, Sahil, and Dr. Vijay, thank you so much for introducing us to our friendly sleep partner, ZzzQuil. Can we have a huge round of applause in case you're free from your phones now? Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, I'm going to request you to please step slightly forward here. Stay with me on stage because what's going to happen next is, of course, a very interesting conversation. We're going to discuss the very pertinent topic of sleep. But before we get to that, I thought we'll do something more fun, something lighter. And this one is called Guilty, Not Guilty. All right? So I want to begin by asking, are you ready? Are you? Yes, you are. Okay, Sonam is absolutely ready. Dr. Vijay, not too sure. Sahil giving me a nice smile, so I'm going to take that. Okay, Sonam, let's begin with you. All right, here we go. Guilty, not guilty. Avoided an important call because you were too busy playing with your baby. Oh, obviously, right? I mean, come on, you got your priorities straight. Okay, forcefully put your baby to sleep because you badly wanted to take a nap. All right, the mom, the quintessential mom of the century. Yes. Okay, pretended to be sick to avoid a social gathering since you didn't sleep enough. Always guilty. Well, then I must say thank you so much for being here. And thank you for not being guilty today. All right, you cried because your baby wouldn't stop crying. He's a good baby, she says. Wow, that is fantastic. Okay, and finally, you took power naps between the shoots when you were having a sleep deficit.
Must be guilty.
So tell me, how do you wake up after those power naps?
Usually I'm shaken up awake by my manager, Neha, who's here. And she's like, Sonam, get up, you have to get to shoot. And then I'm like having a shot of espresso, which is so bad for you and such bad acidity. But, we have something called night shifts, like night duty, night shoots. And you always fall asleep in between. And then in the day, it becomes so difficult to sleep. Because, it's like it's a complete switch. So, yeah.
Well, but now I think we've got you fixed here. All right, Sahil, we're going to move on to you. Guilty or not guilty? Compromised on sleep during the week and overslept on weekends.
Always guilty. Unfortunately, but yes, always guilty.
We appreciate your honesty. Prioritize sleep over work. One second, is your boss in the room?
It's okay. I would still say guilty.
Guilty.
Even if he was
Okay,
here.
well, we have an honest man here. Stuck to using only PNG products.
Guilty.
Guilty of that. That's a good one to be guilty of. Took an afternoon nap while you were working from home during the pandemic. Come
I
on,
have
come
to
on.
say not guilty.
No. You remember that Zoom call we were on once when you switched off your camera?
Where you were sleeping?
You cancelled many weekend plans just to sleep through the day.
Not guilty.
Yeah, I'm not guilty of that either. Yeah, why not, right? Why not? Okay, and we come to Dr. Vijay. Dr. Vijay, fallen asleep at work. Okay, he paused for a second. He was like, oops. Wish to migrate to some other country, probably India. Come on, come on. You love chicken, butter chicken. He wanted butter chicken this afternoon. Why not? Fell in love with science.
Will this be written in the press?
I don't know if it will be written in the press, but your wife is going to watch this interview.
So I have to say guilty.
Guilty. Okay, caught a co-worker snoozing. Okay, well, and spent many sleepless nights to make others sleep better. Oh, that's such a cute. No, I already did. Guilty. Can we have a huge round of applause for Dr. Vijay, for Sonam and Sahil, because you were a sport, and thank you for answering them. I'm now going to invite you to please take a seat. Can we please, Kinjal, can you help me with this?
Thank you
Marvelous
so
new
much.
mom.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Now, I want to talk to you about another aspect of becoming a new mom, which is sleepless nights. And then you are a professional, you are an actor, which we spoke about in Guilty Not Guilty. You have erratic schedules, you have late shifts, night shifts, etc. Talk to us about your relationship with sleep and what has it been all about?
So usually, when I'm jet lagged quite often because I fly so much.
Yes.
Obviously, being a mom, you're awake at all odd hours of the night. And during the day also, you have to catch a nap. They always say, sleep when your baby sleeps. I'm like, that's not easy. And that's like at all different times, right? Because they don't have their own circadian rhythm yet. It only gets established much later. So, you're sleep deprived for the first couple of months of being a mom. And obviously in films, you're shooting in the night as well, and you're shooting 12-hour shifts in the night. And then it's basically like jet lag. You wake up and then you have a turnaround day where you're supposed to get your timing back.
Yes.
And that is very hard. And, a product like this, like ZzzQuil Natura, will be actually very, very, easy for me to use because how safe it is for me to use and as a supplement so that I can fall asleep. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, you already sound so relieved. There's relief in your voice.
I'm just very relieved also that it's come into India because I've used it abroad and I'm very, very happy it's come into India. It's actually a great product.
And we share your enthusiasm on that. I also want to ask you that every actor in B-Town has their own nighttime routine when it comes to listening to, soothing music or applying creams and lotions. Can you spill the beans on your bedtime routine? What do you do just before you hit the bed?
It's going to sound very like new agey, artsy, but so I basically do a little bit of a yoga routine where I do a little bit of meditation and deep breathing. This is all before I had a baby, by the way. Now I just get the sleep that I can get. But so I do that. I hope I can get back to that. I use lavender essential oils and I rub it in I have a hot bath first and do lavender essential oils. And I might have like a soothing natural tea, like a chamomile tea or something. And I switch off all blue light is really bad for you.
Yes.
So all my phones, my laptops, my iPad, everything is outside, like in another room. It's charging either in the living room or it's charging in my kitchen. And then and now I'm going to take the ZzzQuil Natura and go to sleep. Obviously brush your teeth after. I don't know, how long does it take to act?
Yeah, so studies have shown that, if you take melatonin gummies, right, it can actually help you to fall asleep faster based on individual, like also based on your lifestyle and stress, right? It takes, maybe like 4 to like maybe 15 minutes faster for you to take.
So I can
to
brush
sleep.
my teeth
Yeah.
in that much time.
There's enough time.
2 minutes, yeah, the dentist recommend. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Sonam. Sahil, I want to ask you, I'm curious, what was the objective?